Tottenham Hotspur put in arguably their worst performance of the whole season, as they fell to a crushing 3-0 defeat against Fulham at Craven Cottage. After a convincing victory over Aston Villa, this result shocked many. The season is nearing its end, and we decided to analyse what Tottenham needs to do to finish in the Champions League zone. At half-time, Spurs were trailing by a goal. Postecoglou likely hoped his half-time talk would spark a comeback. However, just 5 minutes into the second half, Fulham scored again, indicating trouble for us. Surprisingly, Postecoglou made no changes despite this setback. It wasn't until Fulham scored their third goal, with the game practically over, that Postecoglou finally made 3 substitutions. By then, it was too late to salvage anything. With Tottenham's strong bench, the manager should utilise those players sooner when we are behind. If Bissouma hasn't been performing as well since his suspension following the Luton game, where he was sent off for diving. His control over games has noticeably decreased, with more mistakes in possession, less effort, and a seeming lack of determination. The match against Fulham was particularly disappointing for him, as he appeared to be the weakest player on the field. Considering this, he should be benched for the next game. Bissouma needs to regain his form and confidence before he can really help us in tough matches. Radu Dragusin got his first start for Spurs, and it's hard to say that he did anything particularly wrong. This is the first match for Radu, and it's very important that he does not lose confidence in himself after such results and continues to work on his game. He still has everything ahead of him. The only thing he is guilty of is that he is simply not Mickey Van. The Dutchman brings the speed, composure and passing ability that Tottenham need to make Ange Ball work, and without him we look a much weaker team at the back. He may not deliver goals or do anything especially fancy, but Van is the glue that holds the defense together, and we need him back as soon as possible. Tottenham had scored in their last 39 Premier League games, but that streak ended, as they couldn't challenge Fulham's defense in a disappointing performance. Despite good chances from Johnson, Werner, Son and Maddison, poor team play often leads to missed opportunities. However, the problem seems to be more complex. Tottenham often have problems with creativity. The team sometimes struggles to break down their position's defense, and in many situations we're simply lucky. James Maddison's injury has had a big impact on these problems, but we can't always rely on the creativity of just one player. We have a lot of work to do in the transfer market.